Hey, good people, welcome back. In this video, we're going to look at the domain of the logarithmic function. Uh, so this should be a short video here. Again, my name is Arthur Morris. And let's take a look at the domain, how to identify the domain of a logarithmic function. So the domain of f of x, where f of x equals log base g of the function g of x, includes all of x for where g of x is greater than 0. So whatever g of x is, all you have to do is set it greater than 0 and then solve if needed. And that will represent your domain of the logarithmic function of that particular function. All right, so here we have find the domain of f of x equals log base 4 of x minus 5. And with that x minus 5 being in parentheses, that means we have a horizontal translation, which means that this graph, the parent graph, shifts to the right 5 places. So I know my domain is going to be from 5 to infinity. However, I can algebraically solve this by saying x minus 5 is greater than 0, adding 5 to both sides. That tells me that x is greater than 5. Now, since x is greater than 5, to write that in interval notation, that would be from 5 to infinity. And that's it. Okay, so here if I have f of x equals log base 7 of x plus 5, then I still have a horizontal translation. This thing shifts to the left 5 places. So my domain should be from negative 5 to infinity. So again, subtract 5 from both sides. And you see that my domain is all the x's that are greater than negative 5 or negative 5 to infinity. Now what if I have log base 3 of x squared? Now here you see that we don't have a plus or minus in the parentheses, so we don't have a left or right shift. Therefore, even if I set this equal to 0 and solved, or greater than 0, sorry, and solve to find my domain, we get x is greater than 0 or 0 to infinity for our domain. All right, that's it. That's how you find the domain of a logarithmic function. I hope you found it to be helpful. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.